He's back. Okay, here we are, back with another Rust video, revisiting Project Lazarus, the hardcore dayz Rust server. Played this for about a week and a bit, guys. Here's the footage, playing totally solo. Just trying to do as much different little stuff as I can, try to have a better base than last time. Just experience all this, really put a whole full week of time into this wipe and see as far as I can go. Hope you guys enjoy. So we're opening here. I'm in the southeast outpost. So there's actually several outposts on this server, on this map. It's kind of unique. I don't know why I don't have the footage of me spawning on the beach and running around, but that's what I did before this anyway. I found myself a little hazmat suit so I could carry some more items. Your inventory space is limited in this game unless you're wearing clothes. I played this before, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 months ago or even longer. And I don't remember exactly what all these stores sell, but in the outpost they have all these stores you can actually buy guns and sell guns and components, etc, etc. It's a pretty cool little system, so I'm just checking it out here. So as you play on the server, you actually gain experience for, killing a bear, a scientist, breaking a barrel, farming a node, killing an enemy. So every time you gain a level, it doesn't really add stats or anything per se, but you can go to this guy in the town or one of the outposts, and he'll give you a different bonus for each level you get, and it's really helps you in a bunch of ways with explosives and money and guns and different stuff. So it really pays the level up basically. For anybody that's new to this or doesn't know, this is Project Lazarus. It's a hardcore server. So what it is the gather rate is actually less than vanilla. It's half vanilla. So when you farm a tree and you get 600-700 wood on a normal server, you get 300 to 350 here. Also, you get less components. You can't craft a bunch of different items. Like you can't craft a sleeping bag. You can't craft guns, ammo. You can craft maybe arrows and a bow, but I don't think you can craft bullets. You can't craft meds. Sleeping bags are only one use. Beds have a 15-minute respawn timer. There's zombies on monuments. If you shoot your gun, you got like a 20% chance of spawning a zombie. There's a lot of crazy things going on this server. It's not really that easy to get a base going on this server, so now I just went west from the outpost. I was kind of checking out the map to see where I wanted to build, where I wanted to live, where I should head from here. And now it's just barrel smashing time, and then I need to put down a little base so I can start storing stuff and just pile it up that loot, Alright, what else? Alright, when you farm cloth, like when you grab a little hemp plant off the ground, gives you cloth, but it also gives you a hemp leaf. You can see one in my inventory if you look. Or if you get a red berry, it's poppies, or if you get the white berry, it's cocaine leaf. And then, so normally you can't do anything with that really, but if you take it to the mining outpost where my guy's going, you can put it in a recycler, and you have to hit a special button that says open processing box. But anyway, you can process that stuff into actual weed. You turn the weed leaves into weed nuggets, and the cocaine leaves into cocaine anyway, and then you can sell that one of the outposts for money, so you can actually have a little weed farm if you want in the game, all kinds of different stuff, and make money off of it. So I think I got pretty much everything to build my starter base. You have to find a hammer. You can't build one. You can make a building plan, but you have to find a hammer. So anyway, I had to buy a hammer. I had to get a door. You can't make a metal door. You can make a wood one. But anyway, I got a few of those things now, and I'm just needing some wood before I can really do it. So let's hack down some trees and build my starter. No joke, like I was actually pretty annoyed when this happened. I was actually yelling. I was like, fuck. I probably could have just moved, but I didn't want to chop down more trees, and I always feel the stress of when you're building and you have everything on you all at once that somebody's just going to roll up, so I'm like in a hurry. But anyway, yeah, I didn't have enough room to put this back wall, and it sure stressed me out, that's for sure. After doing what I could to secure the base for now, and you know, adding a box, getting real fancy here, decided I had some money on me, and the safest place to put it is in the ATM machine in the outpost. So that's another cool feature to this game, is there's an ATM machine, and as your levels go up you can store more and more money in there, so you know, if you die, get raided, etc., that you have a little stash away from prying fingers. So the server did its daily or half daily restart there. After that happened, and I saw that guy, he followed me around for a little bit. I hung out in Outpost for a while until he was gone. But then I did Mega Grind, skip, farmer bot, skip, whatever you want to call me. But I just tried to, you know, solidify the base. I knew if I wanted to fix that base, I needed a bunch of stuff. If I wanted to progress and get any explosives, I need to buy them, or you know, do some kind of you know what I mean, monument where there'll be scientists. I'll probably need a gun, ammo, and med sticks. I gotta buy all that shit or find it. So either way, I'm gonna need to farm. So here we go, farm. So after farming for like 45 minutes, an hour, it was time to go to bed. I had to work in the morning, and this is what I got. Put it all away, did a little addition on the base, honeycombed the back so nobody could get in like that. Made the walls for the TC room stone, added an airlock door, both metal, and we were set for the night, I thought. ... So waking up raided, checking out the raided base, I decided I'm not done on the server. I'm gonna rebuild, I'm gonna get it going. I was high enough level that I went to the guy in the outpost and I could get a hazy and a revolver and some ammo. I think a couple med kits, pumpkins, etc. So I had a little kit. I'm walking around hitting barrels, and what do I see? At this point, I hear the Mission Impossible music in my head. I'm like, dun 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 dun, and I just feel like the crocodile hunter, just stalking my prey, waiting in the shadows for the right moment to strike. Now at this point I'm making the lip licking noise. Are you ready? Watch this precision and control. Not the biggest score, but I'll take the tools and the clothes. That's nice. Mining faster, you know, clothes are good inventory slots. If I die, I have a second kit. And the door, that's money, you know what I mean? That just saves me some time to make a little bit more security. So we'll take it, Now let's Audi 5000 and get out of here. After that, just headed back to Outpost quick to sell anything I could for some quick do-re-mi. So I needed to build a new little base again, and to do that I needed a hammer, so we're gonna have to spend a little bit of our money here. Okay. Shit's getting serious here. Shit's getting serious. Chop down some more trees, mega chop, and then we're building again. And we're building a shit shack, small little shit shack, and we're actually super close. I can probably almost see my old base from here. It's like a square away. I want to stay close to that outpost and the snow here where all the nodes are. So yeah, this is what we're doing. Let's get her done. Damn it, ran out of wood. It's brutal. You get like 200 wood for chopping on a tree sometimes. Alright, let's head back, build a little jump up, finish off the base here. Now we are secured once again. Now I'm going to try not to be a little baby. I got my best gun, I got the Hazy on. Sadly got no meds, nothing like that. We got one pumpkin, couple bullets, and a dream while we go farm some more. So we can hopefully go get, you know, bullets, boom, boom, building supplies. Who knows? This guy here is a real prick. He's trying to walk in the forest, pick some psychedelic mushrooms, have a good time, you know, live my best life. Has to chase me down and try and eat me. Bullshit. So a good strategy if you're worried about dying or if you're trying to make some progress on a tough map is to not do too long of a run and keep depoting, and that way you don't run around for an hour and a half and then die and never get anything home. So I'm running home with the loot right now. Like some kind of majestic eagle, from a perch I survey the land I'm about to scavenge and pillage. This guy's built pretty close to me. I didn't even notice it here, but thanks for the free horse. So this is another outpost. This one's just dead north of my base, and the other one's mostly south, but just a little bit southeast. So 3 outposts on the map, and I'm right between 2 of them. That's kind of why I picked my spot. So yeah, I just sped this up. Just wanted to show you some of the looting. You know, there's a lot of items just sitting out, kind of like in dayz Encounters. They changed the monument up a little bit too. It's not the exact same, so you guys just get a feel of what everything looks like and how you can kind of break open different containers, different stuff like that. Yeah, so farmed the road a tad bit, stole buddy's horse, ran the gas station there, and go back to the horse, take her back to the base, Captain. And just like that, we're back on the road again. Can't wait to get back on the road again. Going places that I've never been. Yet another run complete. You guys are starting to get the picture here. I'm a farmer. Here's me coming back from another run. I didn't even show you. Just running the road again. Tons of good stuff. Stockpile in the base like a little squirrel storing nuts. Oh no. I was starting to run out of room in that little 1x1 for all the stuff I was collecting, so decided to gather it all up, take it to Outpost, let's sell it all, see how much cash we can make. Not a bad little recycle or shop sell run for early game. And let's do the smart thing. Let's squirrel it all away in our little ATM account so nobody can steal it, and we can continue to make progress that way without threat of, you know, losing it all to a raid. So this guy wants to buy all my stuff, all my components, all my drugs. This guy's a nice guy. We're gonna make him happy. We're gonna sell him all the stuff we got here. After selling all that, and you know, with all the money I got in the bank, I figure let's start buying building supplies and start stockpiling it and getting ready to build, you know, a little bit more of a main base, you know, a home sweet home, if you will. So I think I got just about everything I planned out, you know, all the ins and the outs, and you know what I mean, what this thing's gonna look like. Let's put the rest back in the piggy bank and let's go home. After coming home and depoting, I realized I got a lot of cement and nails, but not enough stone, etc. So I head back out to do some more noding, etc., just so we can be ready for the build. Node after node and tree after tree fell to my axe and my pick. Soon I will be ready. There are custom events on this server as well, including a plane that flies around crashes. So I heard one and saw one crash and saw it in the chat. So I'm going to investigate. Kind of surprised there's nobody here. I thought it'd be, you know, running see who could get to the crates first and fighting some other naked for them, but no, just free loot. Okay, I'll take it. Since I got this new free gun, better than anything else I had, decided I wanted to get home safe, so I took some money out of my piggy bank, went and bought some bullets for it. I had gone up a few levels since the last time I had visited this man at the outpost. So I figured let's go check it out. Let's go reap our rewards from leveling up. And they were big rewards, let me tell you. Backpack and cash. Backpacks in this game, super useful. Wish normal Rust had them. If normal Rust had backpacks, I think that'd be a big game changer for sure. I had a good amount of cash, so I thought, you know, maybe I'll buy some cheap armor and finish off my outfit. That way if I get into a gunfight, I'm not like a 1, 2, 3 bullet kind of thing, hopefully, you know? Also now with the rest of that cash, we're gonna use it to buy more cement, sheet metal, you know what I mean, any doors I need. This base thing, she's happening. Oh, she's happening. So it was super late, had to go to bed, go to work the next day, didn't have time to build the main base, so here I am crashing, going to bed. Hopefully I don't get raided this time again. Alright, loading in the next day after work, and are we raided? No! Oh my gosh, alright. Woke up at the crack shack, not raided for once. That's beautiful. Guess we need to still do some more farming. Damn. You guys probably realize by now this is a lot of nodes. Now after that last run, I'm finally ready to start getting everything together, getting an inventory ready so I can just throw it together as fast as I can. Bing, bang, boom. So even though I got raided only basically 1 square south of here, I like this area. It's close to the water and an underwater lab. I got 2 outposts near me. There's other monuments, the road, the snow, lots of trees, and a lot of flat ground right here. So I think this is going to be the spot. And I have kind of a rough idea in my head what I'm going to build, kind of as small as possible. But let's go. So stupid me didn't realize that you need to upgrade your TC and spend 3,500 bucks cash just so you can upgrade your base to sheet metal with metal frags and sheet metal. So right now I can only upgrade my base to stone, even though I spent tons of money on sheet metal and metal frags. Wah wah wah. So I've been talking through the video so far about all the different things on this server. On this particular Project Lazarus server, you need nails to even be able to upgrade your base to wood. You need cement to upgrade your base to stone, along with the stone, and you need sheet metal components along with actual metal frags to upgrade your base to sheet metal. So it's quite a bit extra to build, you know what I mean? You gotta find a hammer or buy one. It's a lot to go through. It makes it, like I said, that kind of hardcore server. So I ran back to my little crack shack to get anything else I could, and then I realized I got some components and some money, etc. So let's run back to the outpost here, sell all this stuff, and then you know, I bought all that sheet metal thinking I'd be able to upgrade my base. It looks like I need to buy a bunch of cement just for now anyway to continue upgrading. I want this base to be able to go like 2 or 3 stories high and have a couple windows and be able to get on my roof, you know, just defend my base a little bit in case people come, and not just get stuck in my, you know, ground floor 2x1 or 2x2, whatever, right? Nice, we're starting to get a little bit juicier here in a stone base with actual doors. So we're getting this furnace started, and then we will work on continuing building. Starting to have a little bit of an idea in my head for the build here. The next room, we're going to be able to go up through a ladder hatch, straight out through a door to the outside, or to the left we're going to have kind of like a garage for a horse or a car, or you know, a sea-doo or whatever the hell they're called. You know what I mean? You get them from the Arctic lab. What the hell are they called? How do you like that on a hardcore server like this? Just in case they get top down, I'm making a little pancake layer there. We're gonna have roof access, pancake layer. We got honeycombing going on. Definitely not the most sophisticated base ever, but for a solo guy on a hardcore server, I think we're doing pretty good, especially for, you know, getting raided just a day ago. So with my new main base built, all the little goodies, every little scrap I had transferred over, and it being a minimum 4C4 raid at least, I went back to what I do best. And guess what that is? Farming nodes and barrels, baby. Because you know what? We need to get our level higher to get freebies like explosives eventually, more money to buy explosives. We need to get more barrels and components just to get money for explosives. We need to run monuments for more explosives and money. Do you see where we're going with this? I took the long way. I was actually looking for a boat, a free boat spawning along the shore, maybe someone leaving one there, but it didn't get lucky, so ended upon this monument, some kind of coastal town or something, so I decided to check this out.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test.
KK, there's definitely somebody here. I got a full inventory and heli's coming. I don't like this. I'm just gonna peace. Normally I'd stay and fight him. I want to have more PvP, but with heli coming, I'm gonna get fucked over. Something's gonna happen. I don't like this. It's giving me a bad vibe. Peace out. On the road again, just can't wait to get back on the road again, singing songs and seeing places that I've never been. This was legit one of the most loaded areas I've ever seen. Like, there's this ice lake here, and there's just barrels, like a lot of barrels circling the whole thing, and nodes like crazy. This is like, I don't know, like not a super populated server all the time. It doesn't seem like I joined right at the start of the wipe and everything. But this is like, you know, like a 500 person snow biome with, like, you know, nodes every 10 feet forever, right? This is just crazy. It might not look like a lot, but that was like a lot of barrels and a lot of nodes. Like, you've seen it. That's everything. So now that I have a base, I am still in no way capable of raiding someone else unless it's an eco raid with spears. I have, like, you know, 1 or 2 guns, very limited bullets, very limited meds. I have armor, I have a little bit of money, and I have a base with a little bit of mats. Basically, that's the situation we're at. So we're back to farming. So another little side note, you can't craft bullets, so there's no use for gunpowder. You can't craft any of your own explosives. If you find something to recycle into gunpowder, you can sell it for money. That's its use. When you burn wood to make your metal frags, you create charcoal. That technically has no use unless you sell it. You can sell the charcoal. You can't actually make any gunpowder even, but you can sell the charcoal. So burning trees, cutting down trees, burning them, that is effectively making money in this game, and a good way to do it. It was at this point that I decided to go underground and check out the train station, the subway station, see what I could loot under there, see if I was a match for any of the scientists with my bow and my bandages. Wow, they shoot you through this tiniest cracks, eh? Gotta love AI. I'm damn lucky he can't come past here, because I'd probably be dead. I'd have to pull out the Tommy if anything else. Okay, we'll fight the next one at that door too. Hopefully it'll go a little smoother. I always hate doing this in video games, cheesing out the computer. I'd rather have a more of a fair fight in the open, you know, go back and forth, but I'm not doing well and I don't have a lot of meds, so it's time to abuse the system. Oh well, the good old door strat. Let's see what's around this corner. Oh shit! Ah! Dirty son of a whore. Okay, well, that's a definite annoyance slash setback. Let's see if we can get back in there and get to my body before A, my body and stuff despawns, or B, the scientists or tunnel dwellers respawn and I have to kill the same guys again. So in my mind, that last scientist should be one hit if nobody respawned or anything, so I'm just going in there with a spear. I'm going to chuck the spear at him, I think, and then I'm going to run in there with the pick and try and 1, 2 hit him, 3 hit him if I can before I die, so wish me luck. Fuck it, let's just charge. Take this, you ugly piece of shit! Okay, looks like it's glitched out. I'm not gonna complain though. Wow, getting an MP5 off a tunnel dweller on this server is extremely rare, I think. Like, that's really rare. Wow, okay, that's gonna help me out a lot. Come on, you dirty piece of shit. Ugh, gut shot with an arrow. That's a slow death for sure. And then I gained a level too. Seems like killing scientists gets you a lot of experience. So it says I'm level 16 now, and that I can get a new reward at the outpost. So I came down here basically because I thought there'd be a lot more green crates than up on top. You know, I can hit barrels and loot crates, you know what I mean, the tan ones, like forever, running the roads, etc. But there's not as many green crates up there that are accessible that aren't looted. So anyway, I came down here, but I just don't think it's quick enough, you know what I mean, efficient time-wise and cloth-wise, etc. Because I'm going through bandages like crazy, and you know, it's very, like I said, time-consuming to sit here and play these games with all these bots and sit and bandage heal after because you don't got any meds, right? So yeah, I don't know, it's working, but I don't know how long we're gonna stay down here in the tunnels and play these peekaboo games with the bots. Definitely not taking the chance of dying again and having to rush back down here, so I had to pull out the Tommy just to stay safe. You can see it's not really like the best loot. Like, you have a chance of getting some good stuff. Like, I got that MP5 and bullets off one of them, but most of them are just picks or the odd components or, you know, nothing too great. If I got bullets and med sticks from every one of them, I could stay down here forever, but it's not really the case. And finally, after all that tunnel dweller killing, we end up at our first green crate, and what do we get? Not that good. I got excited for a second. I thought it was a supply signal, but no, it's just a smoke grenade. Wah, wah, wah. Just kind of checking out where to go. I think I'm gonna head west to the next station, see how far I can get before I gotta head back, or before I have to head out to the surface because I run out of healing or whatever. So as bad as I am with the crossbow here, I'm glad that I'm actually getting the practice. Not glad, but it's needed anyway. You know, if I never practice, I'll never get better. And, you know, shooting at bots isn't the best practice, but at least it's shooting at a target, you know. Don't worry, I did you guys a favor and edited out all the misses that I had. Trust me, there was a lot. Just save you time, you know. And our second green crate of the trip. What will she hold? Nothing good again. It doesn't seem very worth it to be trying to farm green crates. It's almost no better than a barrel or a normal loot crate. Yeah, that was a little better. Didn't get hit quite as much, but I'm starting to run out of food here, so that seems to be what's going to be my problem. So we went through one subway station, ran the rails through some more bots. Now we're arriving at the next subway station. We're going to take this one out, clear it, loot it, and then we're going to take it up to the world so we can get back home hopefully safely before I starve to death or bleed to death. One of the two here. So at this point I'm very hurt, running low on just about everything. I'm starving to death. I took this opportunity to run the opposite way where I know there's no bots for now, and I need to make a sneaky escape here. I really hope there's no bots sitting on the other side of this door, or between this door and the stairs going up. Also, the bots leaving, going up the stairs and up to the elevator are going to be a real pain. I'm going to have a real tough time getting out of here, to be honest. Whoa, 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 tranquilo, tranquilo, chill, dude. I'm just trying to heal myself a little bit after I shot your friend to death, alright? I don't know what you're so hostile about. So funny, you can see the panic in my spray. Ah, ah, ah. Okay, we're almost out of here. Just keep it together. Keep it together. Okay, so part 1 of that mission, or maybe part 2 or 3, who knows. But anyway, last phase of the operation travel on land all the way back to my little marker there in the snow. Pretty decent distance, but I think we can do it. Alright, so pretty easily made it home. Just organizing everything, putting it all away, just kind of seeing what I got. And after doing that, I kind of feel like I got quite a few components and stuff, so I figure, you know, let's gather them all together, let's head to the outpost, let's sell them all, let's add to the wealth. Alright. Ended up being a little bit more than I thought. Makes me happy. Extra 1,300. I think ended up being 4,300 there, it says. So now that we're level 16, we get a bunch of different prizes for our level ups here. We get base building supplies, increased ATM capacity so I can store cash so I can't get raided. And then we get some mining tools like a jackhammer and a chainsaw, which will be super useful. So I got all these free building supplies. I wanted to use the rest of this money. I just bought a little bit of stone. Needed some more bullets for the old Thompson machine gun here. But I'm saving exactly 3,500 bucks cash to upgrade my TC and my new base so that I can make parts of it sheet metal instead of just stone now. So that's the reason we saved that exact amount of cash. Alright, finally, I've been waiting for this for a while. Let's toss all these resources in here, and then let's try to upgrade this. Looks like the cash has got to be in the TC. And now we can finally upgrade things to metal. So let's make this key upgrade real quick. We'll put the whole core to metal, and then go outside and do just a little bit more honeycombing, I think, real quick. And I'll feel just a little bit safer. After the server was so generous with my level up presence at the outpost, let's put some of these resources to good use and make this thing a little taller. What do you say? I had this flame turret that I found while I was looting a gas station or something, I think, and you know, it's perfect just for guarding the door on a low tier base like this. Just make sure nobody jumps in on an open door or something too easily and follows me. But anyway, as soon as I place it down here, you can see I do a little achievement, so you're actually gaining little points, and it goes towards you getting skills in the game. Like, there's a menu you can go to. You can see here there's like they've got a little custom little book that comes up with most of the rules and different server information, and then there's another command that like brings up your phone, which is like all your levels, and like you can, there's like a market where you can sell things and players can sell things all through the phone, and just a bunch of other really unique features to the server, all accessed through this book or this little mobile phone thing. So you see here I can buying a perk now with all the points. One of them is called Heavy Hitter. The barrels will now break in one hit as long as I use a salvage sword. So no matter how big the barrel is, it just breaks in one hit. That's pretty handy, right? And now it's telling me all the other quests of like things to do to get more points and how many points it'll give me, and then I can see how many points till my next skill down my skill tree, right? So there's a lot of different things you can do to get points, you know what I mean? So it's a pretty cool little system. It definitely adds a lot to the server, you know what I mean? Especially the breaking the barrels quick. One of the other perks is you automatically pick up what the barrel drops, so one hitting barrels and not having to pick up anything's huge. Alright, once again, we're making some great progress. Lots of things are happening, but it's never going to get any better unless I just smash some more barrels. And now we're one-hitting every barrel, so that's pretty sweet, right? Guess what I did after I hit all those barrels? Come on, guess. Minding my own business, taking every single node out here, and a damn bear sneaks up on me. You know me, I wasn't going to waste any bullets on this thing, so I gave him the old Jackie right in the teeth. I feel like I've found more on this server than I have like anywhere, especially watching this on the replay. Just the amount of barrels and nodes while editing this, it just seems like ridiculous. All those nodes only equal this. So you watch me hit barrels, then you watch me hit nodes. Well, guess what? As much as it's really painful, I like the low harvest rate on this server. It's like I said, 0.5, so it's half of vanilla. It makes it very difficult to get a lot done, but you know, imagine, especially as a solo player, even just in general though, it makes the game fun. You know, nobody's progressing way too fast. Looks like we made it one more day. Oh my gosh. Just trying to run all the local monuments, seeing if anybody's been by. See, I don't know if there's PvP to be had. I got the Tommy out. Let's just see if there's anything to grab. Finally all done killing those idiots. Let's check out the loot in here. Usually it's not too bad, and you can break the cache that's just open, you get a chance at, you know, 200-300 cash in each one. So that's pretty quick sometimes. Easy to hit a couple of these on this road. Do it pretty fast. Hopefully by the time you come back they respawn. You can kind of do that for a while, make up some good money.
Hey, I got something to say. I'm just so sick of hearing everyone complain.
This mod makes items appear like by themselves, sitting out on stuff like they were dropped, but they won't disappear. It's kind of funny just seeing the different stuff in different places, like the boots on the shelf like falling off, and just the placement of it's pretty funny sometimes.
You keep bluffing, you've got nothing. I'll keep hustling.
It's really cool how you can break stuff like this open on this server, but I never get anything good from it. So yeah, I got some decent components. We filled up pretty much the inventory, but nothing to write home about, nothing too special on that run. Yeah, I don't really think I found a green crate or anything there even, so that doesn't seem like worth our time in the future now. I can hear a heli out there. That would be tough on this server, especially as a solo, because it'd just be so expensive unless you have like perfect aim and you find an AK or something like that, because like, what does it take? Like 50, 100 perfect shots at least to take down the heli if you hit them all. So that's pretty expensive ammo-wise if you were to buy it or just be ready all the time to take it. Wow, did you see that we got 10 grand from the outpost for hitting a new level? That's crazy. That's going to be fat amounts of building supplies and or explosives. So I got a scuba tank at the base, and with these flippers that I purchased here, just a meow, I think I could attempt the underwater lab. Get some shotgun shells, something cheap, and a double barrel. Maybe bring a pistol as a backup, crossbow, even something like that. I think we could do some damage there. Yeah, so let's buy some sheet metal also, and then let's get a bunch of pistol bullets, some shotgun bullets, and that way we're set for our little attempt here. Can never hurt to have extra bullets, and let's buy a DB2. We go hit up the ATM here, dump off the rest of our cash. That way we don't have to leave it at base, and it can't get stolen from us. And then now, still with all my building supplies that we just purchased, I figured I'd use my S tier building skills to do a little car garage slash possibly horse stables slash possibly snowmobile garage. You know what I mean? So that way we got somewhere to store something, another entrance exit to the base, that kind of deal. How's that look now? We can park anything in there. We're ready for fucking business. While we're at it, let's sheet metal up some more of this entranceway, and let's do another little couple doors to get into the core here, and a little shop front. Take a little peekaboo outside. Building bonanza here never ends at skipgamestomuch, so let's go straight to the roof and see how high we can get this thing. I'd like to be able to look down on people get on my roof, at least defend myself in some way. So it was really hard to tell if I'd have enough because I wasn't sure exactly how much cement each piece used and how much stone it used. It turns out I think the stone's the exact same as before, but now it uses like 5 cement for a foundation or a wall and like 3 for a triangle. So just taking all that into account as I'm building, but looks like we can build this 3rd floor no problem. Metal up the 2nd floor. This is turning out to be a proper base here, boys. I have to make some of these walls and ceilings sheet metal because people can get on the outside and use spears and pick through the windows into like a soft side of a stone wall or something like that if it's not metal, so that's why. Alright, with this now done, we're 3 floors tall, we got windows facing every direction, and we can still get up on the roof. Now we got a chance at least. My baby is looking good. I had to ask in chat to see what charcoal was used for, and yeah, you just sell it at the outpost. You can't make GP or anything with it, so there you go. So here I am logging off, and we are loading in the next day. Are we rated? So it's a brand new day on Rust on Project Lazarus here. Let's get out the scuba tank, let's get out the diving fins, let's get our shotgun, etc. and let's hit up those underwater labs, see what we can get up to. It was right about this time I realized I couldn't reload when I put on the diving tank and the fins in the water just before I started to swim out here. It got rid of all my inventory space. I wasn't wearing any pants, so if I wanted this to not happen, I would have had to been wearing pants or something that would have stayed on with the diving fins and the scuba tank. So I just basically dropped my inventory in the water before I came out here, so I have no extra bullets or healing or anything, so I totally fucked myself. I didn't really have any of the key cards anyway, so I wasn't going to be able to get like a ton from this run in the first place, but I figured I'd get a few yellow crates and just see what they're all about, what they were like on this server, see if I could get anything tasty, you know? This has turned out to be a pretty small lab too. They're all randomly generated on the server, so they could be really small or incredibly long and like have, you know, 4 or 5 floors. This one definitely seems like a small one. Damn, I screwed that up good. I ran and doubled that one guy, but then when I turned around I should have gone down the ladder there. There's way too many bots coming from around corners, and I gotta take way too much time to reload this thing. It's probably destined to fail after dropping my whole gear set on the beach, actually. So let's see how much we can get for this charcoal here. Just a little old batch of charcoal. Nice, another scuba tank. That'll save us some money, and then we can go back to those underwater labs soon. Okay, now let's process some drugs. That way we can sell them at the outpost to children. I mean... it even smells like freshly processed marijuana. This guy asked me for some cash. I don't think he was too happy with what I gave him, though. What do you guys think?
Because I need a door. Kill, but that's...
Yeah, honestly, that's not a lot of profit for the amount of weed that I brought here and sold. The market fluctuates based on how many people are selling on the server, so it actually went up since the last time I was here, but it's not worth it. I think selling charcoal is a much faster way. That or components. And with this money, I think what I'm gonna go do is I'm gonna buy 2 garage doors. And then after I buy the 2, I realize I got just enough money that I can go get another one. So I end up getting 3 garage doors in total, just so I can make my base way stronger. And then I don't know how much more base upgrading we're gonna do. I think it's mostly gonna go into buying explosives and that kind of stuff now. And now that we're home, we're not going to let those garage doors sit in a box. No, 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 no. We're going to put them on doors right now. We're going to put one on the garage so we have a better garage door. And then we're going to put the other 2 on the 2nd floor. So if anybody tries to top down us, now we're totally secure. We got garage doors and a pancake layer. Booyah! Okay, so I fibbed. I lied a little bit here by accident. Apparently I'm spending some more money on base defense, buying 2 more sheet metal doors here. I'll just put what's left over in the piggy bank like a good little boy. Whee! Okay, we're back home again. We're gonna toss these 2 sheet metal doors on. Gonna make one more for the door path from the roof and from the front door. Sounds like those dirty monkey zombies are coming after me again. They're salivating over my alluring scent. Oh shit, he's actually gonna charge us here. This is a rare sight. Uh-oh, here comes 2 friends. Brain dead and brain deader. Good thing they can't pass through the doorways, otherwise they might be a problem. Wow, nothing? I can understand it gives you crap, but come on, nothing? It sure is annoying listening to all those mouth breathers out there. Sounds like I'm at a damn petting zoo or something. Woo, look at that. Easy money. So, put it in perspective, I only made like 700 from selling the weed, so now after I broke into the 2nd register, I think we're at like over 500, and that was in like, 30 seconds, so sounds like a better payout. Yet another meh done run at the gas station. I don't know why I came back here after the last time. This is like the 3rd time I've been here. Every time it's been okay, but I don't know. It's not anything I couldn't get on the road, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And boom, just like that as I kill the bear, 2 zombies spawned on top of me pretty much, already hitting me. So at the start of the video I told you guys that I think when you fire your gun you got like a 10 or 20% chance to spawn a zombie basically because of the sound. Well, there it just happened to me. We are at the big central city on the map. It's called like Lazarus City or something. The loot's not too bad. It's pretty spaced out. Nothing incredible here. Usually all the good stuff's behind like armed guards or key cards or some kind of puzzle, right? There's a bank heist you can do in this town. Basically, you have to have explosives. You blow up a stone wall and a metal door, and then you get access to all this loot. But it also notifies everyone on the map you're doing it. At this point, I'd never had this yet, and apparently the zombies, when they hit you, have a chance to infect you. I've been hit by them before, but this has never happened. I thought it was going to kill me. It just wouldn't stop draining my health forever and ever and ever. I used almost every healing item I have, and finally, luckily, it went away. Right here is the bank, and this is where you do the heist. This is the sheet metal door, and then I think there's a stone wall behind it. I've actually never done it. Every time I've had explosives, I wanted to raid a big base, and I didn't want to waste it. But I guess one of these times I should do that when I play on Lazarus here. Oh, dope. I got a new backpack. I didn't take mine because I never take it. I'm such a baby, but it's such a useful item. Now I can carry more and bring it all home, baby. I wanted to run a different monument, and I had never really done much Arctic base before, so I figured I would go buy a blue card here so I could head up there. I knew it was a blue key card puzzle, and let's try out a new monument for me, see if we can get some better loot. I hear there's a snowmobile there, so maybe that'll be the first thing we put in my garage. We are on the road, we're all kitted up, we're headed to Arctic base now, but along the way, we're going to stop at the northern outpost, the one I don't go to as often. We're going to use their repair bench, and we're going to fix my MP5 that's going to break here. So I got to fight some scientists, and she's going to pop if I try to do it without fixing it. Okay, so this was before the recoil update, and I don't have the greatest aim. I was aim training for a while before that whole thing happened, but mostly with like the AK, Tommy. I always kind of had a hard time with the MP5, and it's very evident here. Wow. Any of you cringing watching that yet? I'm looking around for any kind of loot in here too quick, but I can't find nothing. This room looks like there's nothing in it, or somebody was here a little while ago and just left the snowmobile. But either way, I'm going to take it. I'm going to get the hell out of here. That's my only loot from this whole freaking place. It wasted all that ammo, and all I got was a snowmobile. Probably a little less climactic, but it's almost like one of those action hero escapes, you know, where you're just making it out, getting shot at, bullets whizzing over your shoulder. Dun 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 dun. Honey, I'm home! Nice. We partially completed that mission. We went and spent all that money on a blue key card, and all we got out of it was a snowmobile. That should be enough wood for right now, plus obviously I hit a couple barrels along the way too. Okay, well let's fire up old Bessie. And let's take her to do some Edward Snowden up in the north there. Big patch of rocks. Let's go crush them. That little ding in that little box in the top right corner there was me getting some skill points for completing an achievement, and then that just means I can progress down the skill tree with more skill points and get little perks like breaking barrels in one hit or auto picking up the contents, etc., etc. Alright, so we brought that run home, not too bad. It's really quite a few nodes, to be honest. It's a lot more than I showed. Now we're heading out, we're hitting some barrels, smashing barrels, and while I was running around, I was actually looking for a boat earlier, and I found it was just sitting here, so we're going to take that, and we're going to head out to the ocean, and we're going to hit barrels out there for a while, uninterrupted, for a long while. I'm going to speed it up for you, though, don't you worry. So I'm not sure if that seemed like me hitting a lot of barrels to you. I definitely cut out like 80-90% of the barrels they hit there just because, you know, you've seen me hit a lot of barrels already. But now we're coming home up this little channel, and someone's base is right there, but it's really close to the outpost, so this is what we're trying. We're sending it. I'm just gonna ditch this boat right into the side right here and run. That's dope that we made it. There's not like a ton of people online, but that base is definitely active, or someone around here is, because I saw a truck drive by earlier, and then there was gunfights, etc. And that base has got a turret on it. It's not some little, I don't know, shit base that, you know, someone barely started and quit. So 4,700 bucks for an hour and 20 minutes, you know, it's not too bad. Like, maybe better ways to make money, but you also get the gas, and then you also get the building supplies too. So it's a little bit of a balanced kind of thing, you know what I mean? And I got a door, and I'm sure you get a lot of tools, so it can be worth it if you're looking for, you know, everything, I guess, right? It's kind of funny, this is the second time I've done this. I forgot I had more components at base. The components I just sold were for literally just being out on the sea. I had more piled up at the base, so now I gotta sell these two and we'll add it all up. Alright, 8,500 is not horrible. That's a good start. Literally no more building supplies being bought, just explosives and, you know, bullets, maybe stuff like that. Just going to get the rest of the stuff in my boat stash here, and heard some noise and get attacked by a wolf, and then I noticed two other people there, and yeah, that was kind of a bad situation to be in with a bow. Well, I was right, this area is active. This is literally where I walked right by last time. I thought I'd run back naked to see if they left anything. I'm pretty sure it was two geared guys there. I saw them out of the corner of my eye at the last second. Wow, I'm pretty surprised they left most of everything. I think everything. Huh. Alright, I got like 600 something bucks for all those propane tanks and whatever else. I'm just putting it in the ATM right now. Alright, give me my level up prizes, my man. I'll take this supply drop. Definitely take that. The increased ATM capacity, very useful. And then you can see what we're headed towards. Armor set, and there's some more cash and raiding supplies in the future, so we got to keep leveling up. This is the best thing for a barrel farmer. Now I break them in one hit with a sword, and it'll auto pick them up if I already have a stack going. How dope is that? No more pressing nothing, just whack and it's go on to the next barrel. I looked over the skill tree, there's not too much else I wanted, so I used the last few points I had after I bought that to get a free vehicle summon basically here. Collecting money any way I can, you know, basically just running through the forest, picking random drugs, cutting down trees to burn them. So after that last run, getting trees and drugs, I basically just set it all up to burn in the furnace, and I had to log off for the night, hoping again not to be raided when we wake up. Somehow we survived. I guess I'm just not an easy raid this time. No bullies want to push around someone that's gonna fight back, or at least take all their boom they have or more, you know. I am in love that it auto picks up stuff out of the barrels now. Here we are at the northern outpost. We're gonna sell what we got so far. After we do that, it just doesn't add up to very much. I'm very disappointed with the time that took. Not like it was super long, but yeah, the boat was definitely a lot faster than that, that's for sure. Alright, just set a waypoint on my base, and then there we go. Boom, in, then right out. Building a little addition onto the base with some extra doors, and we're going to put a vending machine right in there, try to sell some of the extra tools and whatever else I find on my journeys. I'm a little heavily OCD about adding extra doors, and also I seem to like to put shop fronts in front of my doors, even if it's just on one side. Makes me feel safe. This, by the way, is a pretty expensive upgrade for a solo player to be doing on this server. This is just because I've been farming so much and I get sheet metal and nails and all this kind of stuff. Plus I've been smelting metal for a long time, right? We are pretty tight right now. How it's sitting is it's 2 metal walls to the core, a metal and a stone to the second floor. I think it's about 4 or 5 sheet metal doors and 2 armored doors. Yeah, it's pretty good. I think we're pretty safe right now. That's a significant investment, you know, at least I think 8 C4 or something close to that to get in here. She's beautiful, isn't she? Well, that's a traditional Rust thing to do, is do a fat base upgrade before you go to bed, but I gotta go to bed. I'm tired, I gotta work in the morning. Hopefully we survive. So we made it. Kind of funny though, as like, you know, maybe someone's planning to raid you and they think they got enough, and then all of a sudden they come over to raid you and you just did a fat base upgrade. It's gonna be like a lot more than it was last time. Kind of fucks up people's plans maybe. So there's a monument up there called the Missile Silo, and it says it's got a military crate or one of those locked crates at it. I want to go check it out, so I hop on my trusty snowmobile now that I use for everything, and we're going to go all the way up there, very top middle of the map, and I figure this could be the fastest way, you know, so hold on tight. Let's get her done. Oh no! Boom! Can you imagine if that was real life, how bad he would have wiped out, hit the trees, and rolled over many, many times, and probably the snowmobile crushed me to death. Okay, so it says there's a crate here, which usually means there's other players nearby, as it's almost free loot, usually the hackable ones. You just press the button and wait, so maybe it's been pressed. It's really quiet, I don't see any zombies, like, I'm not really sure what's happening here. It's kind of weird. It's like a small monument. There's not much to it. I don't see any loot around. Like I said, no zombies. Not really sure what I'm supposed to do here. It's this fuse box. Leads over to this room over here. Yeah, I guess I'll have to come back. I'm not sure what color it is going to be either, but I'm betting it's a blue or red. On my way home I ran into this monument and hit some barrels outside on the way in, but we're going to have to go check this one out too. Looks like a pretty simple layout, I think, inside. It's a little bit of a cookie cutter building, but we're going to run through, see what we can grab. Yeah, more just like average barrel or gas station loot. Still nothing spectacular here. I'm really thinking you need key cards or you know, underwater labs or something like that to really get anything decent. So I actually didn't even bother to finish looting the place. I kind of saw what the loot was. It's not bad, but I could. This is not time efficient. We'll put it that way compared to other things I could be doing. Just grab my baby out of my hiding spot in the trees here, and we'll start drifting her home there, Captain. Yeah, that whole trip there was really nothing to write home about at all. This is all that loot from there. Just meh. Pretty sure I still got lots of metal ore to process. Plus, I just know now after playing for a while that charcoal is like a decent way to make money, and this is like a pretty easy way to gather it. You know, it's like no braining, no brain work, and it just takes a little bit of time. The only other real downside is, I guess, that it's pretty loud and I get shot in the back while I'm doing it. Can never seem to get a straight landing. Definite death on arrival here. forget what it was, if it was another plane crash or whatever, but it was pretty close to the base, so I headed over there. Didn't even have time to grab a gun out of the base. I was just outside and I went after it. Someone must have just beat me here. Obviously they were full and couldn't take it all, or they just didn't want anybody else to have it and they thought it was shit. Either way, I got a couple free little things here, some bullets, a couple attachments. Not the worst thing I guess I could get, but there's other people running around. Alright, after getting back with those things and a couple other little items from a run, you know, barrels, trees, drugs, whatever, I decided to take the snowmobile out. We're going back to that missile silo now with a fuse and a couple different cards. We're going to find out what's behind that door that I couldn't power up last time. Just run along the coast here, trying to stay out of trouble. Basically just trying to get to the missile silo, like I said, with these key cards. And then I see this guy's base here and I creep up to it. That doesn't sound like he's in there. Grab his horse. Thank you very much. Okay, we are back at Missile Silo, and somehow I missed this giant hole in the ground the first time I was here. I don't know how I did that, but we're gonna have to check that out. It looks like there's like a ladder going down there and stuff, so. As you see, I came prepared. I bought all the colored key cards just in case. And it looks like it's red. Okay, well that's a good thing, because that means there's probably some good loot in there, right? I finally noticed there's a switch right here. And it kind of sounds like we just called in the heavies like on an oil rig, and this is a big wide open thing, so now I'm kind of worried that there's a heli coming in with a bunch of heavies and all I got is a crossbow. So I'm pretty puzzled about all this, and I guess we just have to check out the hole in the ground now. That's the only thing left. Maybe the crate's down there. Wow, that sucks. I thought I could just grab onto the ladder and just missed it by an inch. Yeah, so never been down here. Totally unique, custom made cave. We're gonna have to figure out what's happening here. Well, I guess this jump up part isn't very unique, but I guess just how it's all put together. And then after the jump up, we end up in this now a little room. Alright, so we're at a sheet metal door. There's no loot down here at all, which sucks. And it says that I gotta break this door to start the heist. So what's happening here, why the crate's not taken now, I've figured it out, is that you need to blow up a door and then probably a stone wall, just like the bank heist at the other monument, to even get access to the loot. So yeah, that's where the crate is. It's behind a locked door. They need explosives to get in. It's a little bit of a gamble if you get your explosives back or enough money to pay for the explosives you used to do this little heist. And yeah, I guess we're on our way out of here now. maybe explore a little bit of the cave if there's another way to go. But I think that's what this whole monument's about, basically, is this little door, this little heist thing. It must suck to get out of here after you do the heist if someone's trying to counter you, though. Alright, we are officially out of here. I can't say that wasn't a little disappointing. The exploring the different monument, I guess, was fun, but it wasn't very long-lived. You know, it's not a very big cave. There's nothing exciting actually in here. They could definitely add some more flavor, some more flair to this, that's for sure. So on the way home, you know, I mean, I'm still pretty empty. I didn't get any loot, like literally. So we're gonna stop by this monument, the military barracks. I kind of stopped here on the way back from here last time too. But let's just see if we can grab anything, you know? So again, a pretty cool addition in this mod. This plugin allows you to break desks and stuff like this, and the loot has been truly random, from stone axes to, you know, meds and hatchets to jackets and components. It's pretty Wild West. I cut through a lot of the other stuff, all the footage of me getting, you know, cans of tuna and just garbage from this place. It just kind of showed you anything decent. Again, not really a huge high loot monument, nothing fancy, no Thompsons, no rocket launchers so far, nothing like that. Alright, we rode back to where we stashed the snowmobile. Time to rip this bad boy home. On the left coming up here is another monument I've never been to, but it's a higher end one with bots with sniper rifles, so you'll just get shot out of nowhere and you won't even see it. It's very difficult unless you had a bolty and you hit them from afar too. And after that, we log off one more time for the night, and we got our fingers crossed. Alright, another day we made it. It's just too beefy for them. They can't handle the thickness of my beef. Now that we've done the beef talk, I'm headed west here, basically along the road this time. We're not going north in the snow. It's depressing me. We need some more green and trees in our life, so running the road west and just seeing what we can gather. I just need to get anything. We just need money, 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 money. I haven't seen a green crate in a long time, and it's very disappointing. If I was going somewhere to farm green crates and that's what I got, like, you know, just normal desk loot or barrel loot, that sucks. Oh wow, another one. But what are the chances it'll be good? Not very good. A lot of just meh, but okay, we're building it up. Let's just keep running west, keeping the best stuff, keep piling up the components, and we'll hit an outpost out there if we can, if we need to sell everything to make room. While I'm watching this, I feel like if I ever go play Lazarus again, or when I do that, I can play so much better and not waste time. Like all these monuments that I'm doing, like this stuff, like This is like legit super early game and nothing else. Like there is no point for me to be doing this right now. The loot is just so meager and too slow going. I would definitely just sit and farm trees, get furnaces, go out in the ocean. I think that's by far the least resistance, fastest, most dependable, reliable way. And realistically, you know what I mean, if you want to raid, unless you got buddies and you're doing red card like oil rig and stuff like that all the time, I don't see how else you're going to do it. And even red card, oil rig, all that kind of stuff, you can use tons of bullets and meds, so it's going to take away from your profit unless you're getting all those bullets off the guys. And you're going to break your guns, and it's a whole nother thing. So you can cut out using the guns and the bullets and the meds, you're going to make more profit, I feel like. I'd say I should learn how to set up a farm and grow weed and heroin and cocaine in this game, etc., or pumpkins and corn, and you can make a lot of money doing that. But then you got to get all the irrigators and fertilizer, you know what I mean, the electricity, that kind of stuff going. So it's quite a bit of setup cost because you got to buy most of it, right? You can't craft it. You got to either find it or buy it. Most of it, buy it. Not that it's crazy expensive, but every time you want to expand and get a bigger garden, you got to invest your profit. So it takes a while to get your farm up and running to the point where you're actually making a good amount of money, right? Alright, we finished looting that. My inventory is pretty full, mostly just kind of junk, but we're going to continue on to this western outpost now and sell my stuff to clear up some room in my inventory, etc. It sure is nice actually having different outposts scattered around the map that you can sell stuff at. It makes it super handy, you know, you don't always have to go to the central one. What is our friend gonna give us this time? Ooh, it looks like we're in line for a military backpack. That's gonna make this looting trip a lot better. I can fit another, you know, 10, 12 slots or something in there at least, I think. Okay, now that we got that squirreled away, let's open up this backpack. Let's organize my inventory, put all this stuff that I don't need to stack stuff too bad in here. And now we're nice and clean and ready to move on our way and keep looting. Just hit barrels everywhere along the road, around these things called the suburbs, around the supermarkets, just up and down the roads, killing zombies, just trying to get every little scrap I could to now spend on some explosives. As the day wore on, I started to head back towards the outpost near my base and go back to sell everything again here and add it to the money pile. Alright, here we are back at home with the money and the building supplies and any extra little odd bits that you can't sell. You can see I'm starting to pile up quite a bit of stuff here, quite a bit of building supplies. I got more components again at the base, so we'll go back to the fucking outpost, sell them again. While I'm here selling my stuff, there's this other guy here, and he desperately seems to want me to eat this rotten and burnt food. So what kind of, you know, nice wasteland survival guy would I be if I didn't just eat this poison for him? Seems like one piece of rotten meat isn't good enough. He wants me to eat some more. Mmm. Nice, we got a cool 4 Gs from that. That's some actually serious cash. So I brought the cash home, and then I grabbed the vehicle supply signal I got down a certain skill tree for getting level ups, etc. on this server. You can buy a perk that lets you summon a boat once, so it basically just gives you a free boat smoke signal. So we're going to use that, and we are going to head out on the water once again for some serious grinding. Hello, boat delivery. Okay, so you all have watched me hit enough barrels. Just know that it was daytime here, and now it's nighttime. I've been hitting barrels the whole time. Alright, we're heading back in. Let's see what we did, how much we can sell this loot for. So after that big trip on the ocean, we got 5,400 bucks, all kinds of low-grade crude and building supplies, along with shotgun traps. Not too bad. But the big news is we finally hit level 24, and guess what that gets us? Raiding supplies. And what does that get us? So let's check it out here. We get a rocket launcher, 4 rockets, and a C4. Well, guess what? Now it's time to take out the rest of that cash we've been saving forever and buy a whole bunch more explosives. Woo-wee! We're ready now. Man, that's good. From going from absolutely dirt poor to actually having some boom booms is nice. I seem to be making the most money by far on the ocean, and the easiest, so decided to use some of this cement and nails and everything else that I've been getting, and build a little boat base. That way I can keep a boat and go out there whenever I want. So I already had one out there, so let's build the base and stick it in. That's what she said. Okay, alright. We've got the boat base built. We've got a boat. I've actually got all the key cards. I've actually got a scuba set. And we're going to go try the underwater labs again and see what kind of loot we can get from that. No excuses this time. We're doing it. Alright, I think I got everything here. Let's just send it and see what we can do. Ah! Alright, put my armor back on and let's find these puppies. No, no, I'm gonna bleed out. Oh, what are the chances I'll stand up and underwater? Oh my god, I actually stood up. What are the chances? What are the chances? Alright, we're healed up. We're going back down for round number 2. Oh man. Alright, we got back in. We got our armor on. Let's do this. So it starts off okay, but then just panic and bad planning and having 6 shots and having 2 or 3 opponents is not ideal either. Plus, you know, I'm missing way too much, etc., and somehow end up dying here again. Didn't end up jumping out early like I totally could have. Died again, in the water again. It's like deja vu. But I don't think there's any way I'm standing up a second time. Long story short, I didn't stand up for a second time underwater, but you know what? I decided to be persistent today, and I spawned at base. I got a gun. I took some charcoal that I'd been cooking, along with a couple other things. We went to Outpost here. Sold that, bought some accessories, some diving accessories to get us back underwater, and we headed back out there before the scientists could respawn or before my loot could despawn. And this is the story of what happened. Alright, somehow I made it back. My stuff's still here. There's not bots standing here. Let's give this try number 3. What an asshole. I thought I heard him, but I've been hearing him the whole time. Alright, I'll finally finish looting my body and check out the loot in this room. A hazy and some explosives. Well, I can't use the explosives for crafting anything. I can sell it though, and it's worth a decent amount of money, so that's a good find on just a single body. I hear those bastards everywhere. I don't want to be a victim like last time and just turn around and get shot in the back. Where the hell are they? Okay, finally victimized somebody. That's what we need to do. No meds, minimal bullets. Ouch, my bum. Don't do that. Where are you? Damn, he brought friends. You can see it's going just a little bit better this time just because I have the MP5 and not the Python. Not a Python specialist by any means. Alright, I think I killed most of them on this level. Found some decent loot, nothing too crazy. But the loot boxes can hold almost anything in there, like that Stone High external. I think that's worth 500 or 750 by itself, so stuff like that's a really good find, plus the explosives. So that was a green and a blue card room, both pretty shitty. The blue is even worse. Like, I can't even believe that was a blue card room. There's like nothing in there really. I've been getting some decent crates down here, but that's a pretty tight one too. Money, leg armor, and an extra rocket launcher. Definitely a good one. Oh, hello there. Wow, that's a really shitty crate. All the other ones have been really good. These green kangaroos are terrible usually. So now I realize this is a pretty crappy underwater lab that I'm visiting. There's no red card room at all. There's 2 blue card rooms. One's pitiful. The other one was pretty much empty besides one little tray of components and some food. So just a bust basically, you know what I mean? I got some okay stuff. We got some items, but I think even just going on the boat would have been simpler, faster. I wouldn't use bullets and meds. Obviously boring, but you know, we're talking about efficiency, right? Alright, you can see my loot, you can see what I got, plus I got the backpack with some stuff in it too, and we're out of here. plop back in the water, and we're gone. And just like that, we're flying into my really crappy boat garage. Don't do this. It was almost impossible to get this thing in and out. Always build it a little bit higher, 1.5 foundations. I was just leaving my base to do something else, and I noticed this airdrop sitting there, so I ran over there. I didn't even have a gun. Yes please, I'll take a free rocket, metal face mask, LR, pistol, bullets, high qual, etc, etc. That's a yes please. And then once again, I must leave myself at the mercy of all the other people on this server and go to sleep for the night. Somehow again we survived another night. Decided to check out a new monument here. It's called the Mansion, so we're gonna just pick up what we can on the way, and that's where we're going. I'm just walking there and I see this and I'm thinking, what the fuck is this? I'm pretty sure they don't understand how building and upgrading works on this server, that you need nails and wood, and that you gotta find a hammer, etc. That's probably what's going on here. I know I could get in here, but I'm just gonna open up the other side, it'll just be easier. Oh, it's two little fancy boys in here. Okay, and they did know how to upgrade. They upgraded the floor tile. So, I can break that though, I just need a metal tool or something, so let's do that. Alright, I'll speed up me breaking this, and what do they got? Let's see what's in the rest of this thing. Alright, so that's locked. It's kind of funny though, watching this I could have just broke all the floors and easily just dropped everything. Nothing too exciting. More locked boxes, but this time I have a brain. So again, nothing to write home about, but a couple kits, guns, bullets, odd components, meds. Not too bad for just a random shack in the woods. So this is the Mansion monument, and I came because I saw there was a crate here, and I've been disappointed before, but this one seems to be right out in the open. I'm gonna check out the mansion while I wait, but really just skipping by all the crap loot. There's really haven't found anything good here, but now I see there's a blue card room here, so that's pretty interesting. Blue card's not too hard to get. Get out of here, Barry, you're making me nervous. So there's so much time left on the crate, I decided just to run my my full inventory of stuff I got from those idiots home, and come back and I'll try and get the crate then. That was another pretty successful run. Ran the whole mansion and took all those guys' stuff. So yeah, I'm starting to get pretty thick with loot here. It's overflowing, and then we finally got all the boom boom gathered up here, ready to make a dent in someone's base pretty damn quick. I don't know why I didn't grab a gun, or I brought a chainsaw and a jackhammer here to get this loot crate, but I think it was a quiet time on the server. It was like a late night or something when I was playing after work. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but I guess not the worst thing in the world. The face mask, MP5, garage door, etc. I was running that home. That's literally where my base is, where that airdrop's coming down, so I was like rushing trying to get there. So I just peek over the hill and then I see there's this prick down there and he's already grabbed the airdrop. I'm like kind of far away to shoot right now, guys, to be honest. I only got like 38 bullets and this is before the recoil change, so the MP5 is just slightly more difficult, and to be honest, I've never been that great of a shot. So I think if I spray here, what's the chances I'm actually going to kill him and he's not just going to return fire and kill me? I was hoping he was going to keep running. I was running to cut him off. I wanted to get closer, that way I could actually take like a more sure shot, but cocksucker got on a horse and took off, you know what I mean? I kind of wrecked my opportunity, but it's okay. I got the hackable crate. I'm going to make it home safe. I'm right next to my base. So as I come back with this load, I'm having a big problem organization-wise. All my boxes are getting really full. I'm a hoarder. I've been just crushing it. You guys have seen me hit about a bajillion barrels and do all these different runs, etc. I wouldn't normally bore you guys like this, but for some people, they actually love watching organization. It's kind of like soothing, you know. So I'm a big organizer. I can't have shit everywhere. This is how I do things. This is how I've always done things. It just looks better. I can tell what I have, and right now you can just see how absolutely stacked I am. Not only does it have to be in the right box, but it has to be in the order in the box. It has to be in like descending or ascending order, or all lined up. It's kind of slightly OCD things that I have, you know. See, everything has to go right together with itself, right? I couldn't play too long that day, so I had to log off right then again. Fingers crossed, one more night. Alright, we're loading in here. And my worst fears, maybe not my worst fears, but not what I wanted to see, that's for sure. Damn it, killed by my own flame trap. Wah, wah, wah. So I spawned on my little 1x1 starter next to this masterpiece of a base they created so I can survey the damage, and as we get there you can see he went through 2 metal walls to get inside, plus he had to break a garage door, so that's like what, like a 10C4 raid? That's pretty expensive on this server, wouldn't you say? I guess it was worth it though. I seem to be pretty stacked, I guess. You guys want to know something though? I didn't give up. I went right back out there and started just crushing it. I don't know why. That seems like a dumb idea now. But yeah, I wanted to keep going. The whole base wasn't lost. I think I felt like I could repair it. I lost almost all the good loot, especially the explosives, but I was determined to give it another go. I think there's a bot chasing me, throwing grenades at me and shooting. This is fucking crazy. Anyway, so I'm back on the grind, but I can't pick up anything. I got no inventory space. I need some damn clothes first, and I can't find any right away. Alright, we found some clothes. Let's put these on. Just gotta do a little switcheroo here. Now we got inventory spaces. Oh look, now we got a shirt. Now we got full inventory. available to us again. Now we can start collecting. Good, that's the start we needed. These things have really been mostly duds. Mostly really a big waste of time. These, on the other hand, seem to be pretty worth it. Once in a while there's nothing in it, but otherwise it doesn't take very long for like 300 bucks. At this point, I don't know how I'm in good spirits and still kind of determined to keep playing this wipe. There should be like 3 or 4 more days left. Just taking that pretty quick run to Outpost here, and then get back to the base, see if we can start repairing it at all, you know what I mean? Didn't really get too much from selling that, but luckily we still had some money left over in the ATM. So we're going to take all that out and we're going to buy all the building stuff necessary to try and patch up that base. And if I was going to start repairing the base, I would definitely need a hammer, which I don't have anymore. I need metal frags and sheet metal to repair my base to its former glory, so that's what we're buying. We're buying packs of metal frags and we're getting some sheet metal pieces. So I do that whole big run, I take it to Outpost, I get all that stuff, I get all the way back to base, trying to patch things up, and I had to put a new TC in, which means the old one got destroyed, and it cost 3,500 cash to upgrade your TC to let you turn your walls into sheet metal. So I can't even do that until I upgrade my TC, so I wasted all that money. So I didn't buy any real amount of cement or anything, so we're gonna have to settle with wood and stone here for the time being. This game seems so tedious when I'm watching the footage. Just back to the road, hit more barrels. So I feel like when I'm playing solo or any kind of server where I have to learn BPs too over and over again every week or every month. It's just ridiculous how many barrels it takes to be able to learn all the BPs. Unless you're playing with lots of people or you actually just love that, it's kind of ridiculous. Hard to hear on here, but when I was playing, I could hear that truck a mile away. They're just taking it for a joyride way over there. Hey, do you see it cruising up the mountains? I also had to get a little bit of high quality metal because I've got those armored doors, so I had to buy a little bit of that here. And of course we needed cement and stone. Well, it's really dark, it's really cold, hard to see what I'm doing, but we're adding doors and replacing walls here. We're actually secure now again, finally. Even my snowmobile garage is all fixed up. Utterly determined. I do the most boring thing you can do. Hit barrels. Figure heading out to the water is probably the smartest bet if I want to hit barrels. So we're going to heat up here. And we are on a barrel bonanza. Whack, 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 whack. I'm going to try and cut most of this out, speed it up. But I was out here again for a really long time. This is a grind. So I've been out in the water for a really long time farming components. I'm all the way on the other side of the map and it's nighttime. So there's a safe spot here. It's this fishing village. I'm going to go in here and recycle everything I can, and then I'm going to farm on the way back. So I was on the other side of the map. I needed to drive back anyway, so I figured I'd hit a bunch of barrels. You guys saw my inventory briefly there. It was pretty empty after selling everything, so just get whatever we can on the way back too. I'm not too sure why I kept most of it and just decided to bank 1600, but alright. Alright, it kills me to do this, but we're going to spend another 3,500 to upgrade the TC so I can make both those walls metal again and double the raid cost. Sad as it is, I needed to actually do some farming. I was behind on my farming now. I was actually way ahead, but losing everything tends to do that to you. So luckily we had some high quality tools left in our vending machine for sale that no one ever bought, and let's go get to work on that. So I had a pretty good little run there for nodes and trees, and on my way back I noticed a sleeping bag that wasn't there before. I'm assuming it's the guy who raided me, so let's get rid of that. One thing about this server is you feel like you do a long run, you come home with a full inventory, but it's all just small stacks of garbage. Even if you feel like you hit a bunch of nodes, it's like, it looks like nothing in your inventory. So while just crushing the farming, I kind of end up along the mansion again and just decide to hop in there and run it, see if there's anything good. Alright, well that was pretty disappointing. Nothing stand out at all. I'm leaving. I'm heading back towards my base and I'm picking some drugs, and just happened to come across that same spot where that twig base was before, and it's back. Okay, this is a good sign. They've upgraded some stuff. They got garage doors again, and they got horses. So this means they gotta have loot, right? And it's still twig. Oh wow. Armored doors, locked boxes. Oh my gosh. So much to explore, so much to check out. So many boxes, so many little knickknacks, you know, nothing too crazy, but a lot of stuff that I'll definitely take, considering I'm pretty much starting over. Tools, clothes, components, ammo, extra items to sell. I think there's an armored door in here, like, oh, huge. Actually, looks like, I want to say profit, but it's only profit when you use something to get in, right? Like, this is just free. So I just decided I'm going to run home with all the best stuff I have right now, and I'm going to come back with a bunch of tools, and we're just going to clean this place up. We're going to break into everything, and let's see what other goodies they got for me when I get back, right? So by the looks of their base, it looks like I'm going to have to hard side one wood wall to get in there, which is definitely easy considering I got all these tools I've been saving forever trying to sell. Good thing I keep this kind of stuff, because this is a free, easy wall. So now that we're here, it's just a basic 2x2. We're into half of it. Just gotta break either one of these walls. Might as well just pick this one. Alright, the magic of editing. We're almost in, and alright, what do we got here? Okay. Both locked. What to do? It's not a lot of money or anything, but I won't lie, that's a pretty damn good TC. Like, if they had some more building supplies, this base would be sturdy. I don't mind taking his metal chest plate and his rifle either. That'll help me a lot. Thank you. Oh, damn, a backpack. Perfect. Just what I was looking for. So I'm running out of storage, and I desperately want to take everything home, so let's open up that backpack and start filling it, right? Oh no, it's already full. Look at this stuff. So after a pretty quick horsey ride there, we go depot all the loot. We got a garage door, we replaced that shitty old door with a garage door, and we're headed back. Alright, so I ran back naked just so I could carry more. I knew there was some clothes here. We get that on first. We get our inventory slots open, and let's just see what other kind of scraps, full inventory, we can get out of this place. Okay, one more run complete, and we're back with all the last of the stuff. Cards, clothes, ammo, tools, the whole shebang. Couple of last little tweaks with their cement, little upgrades, get it back perfect again. Now it's time to go sell all that little bits and baubles we got from those guys and anything else I had at the base. So I brought like 1,300 bucks on my own, and just to get it out of the base, and then we sell all this stuff. I think I get about 4,800 bucks, which is actually really decent. And buy one more garage door for my base just to put the inside door back how it should be, and then we bank the rest so nobody can steal it, and that's going to be going to Boom Boom. So I leave Outpost and I go and drop off my garage door, and then now we're running the road and I see a car. And this server, cars spawn with medium parts and a little bit of gas, I believe. So I just take this car for a spin, and now we're looting. So after that boner move, I eventually lead these guys around in a circle and kill them all. And I loot this place. That was the best crate I found. Get some other random stuff, and then you can see my loot as I leave. We're pushing the car over. We're out of here. And now we're off again down the road. I think supermarket's next. So I'm just editing away all the crap, me running around just showing you all the loot. There's nobody here, I didn't fight nobody. I didn't show it in the footage here, but there's better car parts in these crates sometimes, or in these little trays, so I kept replacing them in my car. The car spawns with like medium parts, so I was putting better parts in it all the time, every time I found them as I was looting. Nothing super, you know, to write home to mom about here, just grabbing components, stacking them up. We're just going to start heading west again. We're planning on going on a westward journey along the road. Let's see what we hit next. I don't know if you noticed it on the left, there was like a half rated or decayed base. So I'm just going to get a little closer, hit these barrels, shoo these bears away, and then let's go drive over and check it out. Yo, that's not bad at all. A free python. Oh, a military backpack. You know what I mean? The road sign armor. I'll take pretty much everything. The stone external gate. Oh, wow. I couldn't really reach that top box just because the ground was unlevel. So I had a 3 bajillion IQ play here, and I used the car to get up in there. Holy, wow, no, seriously guys, I hope you understand that you can only find meds or buy them. You cannot make meds on this server, so someone bought all that, legit bought all that. That's crazy. So I know I'm pretty stacked with loot right now, but there's a locked crate at the mansion, and the pop's like 4 or 5 or something, I don't know, it's really low right now. So decided to like drive over halfway, park the car, run through the trees, maybe go activate it, see who's there. I got lots of meds on me, so why not, I guess, right? Okay, so it looks like nobody's been here at all yet. That's a really good sign. If someone hasn't activated it yet, that's just a pretty good guarantee that they're not here. So let's take this shit, and I think I'm gonna ferry it home really quick and come back. All this loot, let's go drop it off so we can get a whole nother lot of loot. Alright, so we're back home now, and I'm depoting everything. And you guys can just see that I've started to build up a little bit of loot again. We got some building supplies again, etc, etc. So things are starting to look better. We just got some free guns, and then there's more loot out there. There's a crate waiting. There's more loot in that guy's base, so let's head out again. Go, Mr. Horsey, go! Get us back there. Wow, I didn't think I lived that close, but it only took me like, you know, 6-7 minutes to get here and back, or get to my base and back. That's not very long. Alright, so let's head back to that med stick base and see what else we can get. I still can't get over how much meds and food this is. Like, it's quite a bit, man. Like, legit. Especially, even if you could craft meds, it'd still be a lot of meds. Can't craft them, right? Okay, finally found something pretty good. Well, I found a couple other things pretty good, but a lot of garbage. Anyway, blue card. That's huge because there's a blue card in the Mad Mansion here. All I need is a fuse, so I might have to come back. Holy, look at that crate. 2 AKs, SAR, metal face mask, tons of stuff to sell. Oh, and a spaz shotgun. Okay, guns are huge in this, guys. Like, oh, can't craft anything like that, right? Okay, so the horse is out of food. I know I have food, but I wanted the car more than the horse. So we got in the car and we driving it all the way back home. So I know it's probably kind of a shitty thing to do, but ammo is really hard to come by, and I don't have a lot of money, and if I want to raid, bullets aren't going to help. So anyway, I sold one of the AKs, guys, okay? Get over it. I kept one. Then we did the smart thing. We depoted the money. It's not at base. Can't get stolen, and we're in the car. We're out of there. I didn't have enough room in the garage for the car, so I just parked it kind of behind a rock, behind a base quick. And then no sooner did I get home and depot all that stuff than a random event started happening where a plane crashed, and it was literally right next to my base on the mountain, so I headed over to that right away. So here I get burned by this crate that doesn't even look like it's on fire, which is kind of stupid. I understand it's supposed to be on fire still, but it doesn't look like it's on fire now, does it? Alright. So what you do with a lot of this stuff, like the ensigns, is you can recycle them and then sell the explosives and the gunpowder and stuff like that to the guy at the outpost. That's how that works. Same thing with the HVs or the actual explosives. And then, you know, supply signal gets you whatever a supply signal will get you. So I'm just replacing a couple doors with the armored door and the garage door that I brought home. And then we toss that supply signal dead center in the base. But it's like a normal server, so it takes quite a while for that airdrop to actually get to your base and then land. So I just went to Outpost to sell a couple things that I had really fast, and I figured I'd beat the airdrop back. Okay, we got a nice little chunk of change there. Toss that in the ATM machine. We'll deposit it as well and head back in time for my airdrop. So I rushed home. There's plenty of time. It's still way up in the air. Got up on my shooting floor and I sat there right till the end. Nobody came though. Honestly, a little surprised. Thought there'd be a little bit more action. I want to say it's kind of a meh crate, 3 guns, some bullets, chainsaws, armor, but the cash is nice. 800 bucks cash is pretty nice. and you know, I could sell everything else and make some decent money, so that's not bad. So again, looking in the TC and the rest of the base, since getting offline again, I've been doing pretty well. I'm stacked again, like very stacked again. So I had some good luck, some good runs, and we're off to bed for the night. So the base is literally completely fully repaired. Hopefully we can survive one more night until I can get on tomorrow. So I get on the next day and I log on to this. Not dead, not rated, but apparently the server wiped early. I forget exactly the reason why, as this was recorded about a month or two ago, to be honest. Already it's been taking me a long time to edit it, but for some reason it's supposed to be a 2-week server and it wiped after 1 week or less. That's why I kept rebuilding after getting raided on the last servers, because I thought I had a week or more left. Definitely wouldn't have done that if I known it was wiping the next day. Put in all that effort, built my base up, all that kind of stuff, right? I would have tried to raid something, done something. This wipe went okay. I built, you know, kind of streamlined the process, made a lot more money around Mansion, a lot more with the blue card. Lived really close to Mansion, dead center of the map. Had a really nice little base, and I was coming home with a bunch of garage doors and sheet metal and cement one night. About day 2 or 3 playing on that new wipe, and I got offline, not offlined, I was getting raided while I wasn't at my base by three guys, and they had something like 90 HE grenades or more, plus like a couple C4 and rockets. I was talking to them in my base, and the guy was just saying how oil rig was broken, and they changed the rules and modify the server stats like a little bit every wipe. So apparently they changed some of the scientist loot, and it was a little bit too potent. They were getting like obscene amounts of HE grenades and stuff like that. So yeah, I had a fat base, such a fat base it attracted 3-man, and they had ridiculous amount of explosives while I had none. I was still just finishing my base on the 3rd day. You guys see how much grinding it takes to have a full metal base on this server. And yeah, so I was played 3 days, and then I didn't want to restart again after that. Just a lot of restarting, right? After the server wiped, I kind of figured, you know, I'll go at it again. I'll just, okay, total fresh server, everything. And yeah, I gave it one more go, guys. So anyway, with that, that's the video. Really appreciate you guys watching. If you can, like the video. If you can, subscribe to the channel. There's a Discord. It's going to be up in the top right corner at the end of the video here. If you want, talk to me, send me messages. You can go ahead and do it through that or just through YouTube. Otherwise, everyone take care. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and thanks for your time. Great to see you. Bye-bye. Just let the rest of the video play out. You can watch them raid me and me sit inside and talk to them, and you can hear the conversation about how busted the oil rig scientist loot is.
Listen, man, my homie's coming back with the boom. It's over for you, bro. There he is right now, man. It's over for you now. Oh, damn, bud. Whatever. Is he up? Bro, what the fuck? You in the airlock?
This is some bullshit. We're coming, man. Another one?
Yeah, this is crazy, man. What the fuck is going on? Oh, that was you?
Yes.
Oh, what the... Dude, if you told me that was you who I could fucking kill on the hill, man, I wouldn't have raided this shit, because there's absolutely no way you would have had enough loot. Dude, what the fuck? They're busted right now. You can get hella grenade launchers hella easy. Just rigged. All the scientists have heavy scientist loot now. They changed it so every single scientist has loot of heavy scientists.
Oh God! All right, I'll be back. Coming back.
we gotta get a little more.
You just wait right here. Hang tight.
This is the least worth raid of all time, man. What the fuck is this shit? What is this base design even, bro? You got no, like, the door leads to a fucking ladder hatch and, like, bro. This is a fucking miracle, man. What the fuck is this? What are you even doing on this server, bro? How do you have nothing, like, no guns and explosives and shit, and you got a base like this? Dude, just hit oil rig, honestly. Nobody's fucking doing oil rigs. That's where you're gonna hella money. No. They changed the scientists. They changed the loot tables for the scientists. It's like fucking infinite ammo, infinite meds, all you can loot buffet on oil rigs now, man. Like I hit you with. I'm not sure you understand. I hit you with 90 HE grenades, and I fucking farmed that in like 2 days. We used every single thing on this base, man. This has been a fucking waste of resources. Give me a second on that, man. I need to wait for my teammate. I need more explosives.